Hi guys, welcome back to the channel Living the Gym Life. So today I'm gonna take you guys through a chest workout which you can do with just one setup, where you can have just one barbell, a bench and a rack, and how you can hit all the divisions of your chest or pectoral muscles with minor adjustments in the bench position or the bench angle, starting from 180 degrees going up all the way to around 75 to 90 degrees, 75 degrees where you hit the upper divisions. So that's what I'm going to take you through. So first, let me show you how to get your joints all warmed up and mobilized and all a bit activated, so that it can make you ready to be under a bit of stress during those heavy sets or relatively heavy sets you perform for the major movements today. So this is a pre-workout activation techniques that I use regularly to warm up my joints, my intrinsic, rotator cuff tendons, tissues, all those connective tissues of your joints, to activate them and to dynamically condition them through the functional ranges or the movement capacities of those connective tissues, so that you are all primed and prepped to handle the heavier weights that you have to take on the later stages. So let me show you how to get those all warmed up and all ready to go. So first, what I do is I take a band, a very light band, alright, and then I do, my first technique is mostly a bit of band pull-ups, like 10 to 12 reps. So I do those, just hold it at the ends and pull those apart in a ballistic or in a pulsing manner, and let it come closer to your lower pec, and you keep doing those, so that your joints, you're taking your arm, your humerus bone, through a sagittal forward and backward motion, and all those muscles that aid in those movements get activated. That is mainly your subscapularis and your infraspinatus, or supraspinatus. Okay, so next is, what I'm going to do is banded shoulder rotations. So distractions, you can call them. So it's mainly you hold the band with a bit of tension at the bottom and take it all the way through your back. So you do those like a circumduction where your scapula is retracted, and now it's all protracted and elevated, and all the way back where your scapula is retracted and depressed. So you take it through those ranges for 10 to 12 reps to warm up those rotator cuff tendons and all those surrounding ligaments. So keep doing those. You have to maintain constant tension in the band. Okay, very careful. Do those in a very careful and cautious manner. Shouldn't take your eyes out of, or you take your mind out of the movement. Do it very casually. No, you shouldn't do that. You have to be very strict and controlled. That's it. Okay. So the activation drills continues. Next is a banded pulsing degree of extension and flexion. Let me show you. So it's like 5 pulses through every varying degrees of flexion and extension. So like every 5 to 10 degree angle, you keep your arms moving upward and downward while you pulse it regularly. Keep pulsing it. And if you feel tired, you can take a bit of a rest in between. And wherever you feel a bit of dysfunction or a bit of strain, you address those concerns by focusing on those degrees more, like 10 to 12 ranges again. You keep moving these, so like around 5 to 6 or maybe 6 to 8 reps of these. And downward. So there is a bit of almost all planes of motion is involved, mainly your sagittal and your frontal, where you resist abduction and adduction. At the same time, you resist flexion and extension through constant tension on the bands and via the pulsing movements, or the rocking movements. So it's like an all-around technique to activate those intrinsic rotator cuff tissues of your joints, yeah, mainly your glenoid joints, and your scapula as well. Yeah, that's it, guys. Oh my god, it's tiring here. Getting pumped up, yeah, your shoulders. So that's it. We will now head straight to our main workout of the day. That will be a couple of movements for your chest, where I'll take you through like 3 sets of each movement, targeting or hitting your pecs across all its divisions. So that will be like mid, lower, higher and clavicular, including all those pec divisions. Yeah, please follow along, guys. Keep watching, keep supporting, and any concerns, any doubts, any pointers, keep suggesting, guys, please. Yeah. So guys, I'm done with my activation drills, so I'm all warmed up and ready to go. So next, this is where I'll be performing most of my workouts for the day, where I told you that we are going to target the entire divisions of your chest muscles using just one setup. Yeah, just varying degrees of bench angle or degrees of bench positions, and I'm going to hit all my pec divisions within one setup. So that's the major goal of the day. First, I'm going to start as a flat bench press. I've set everything up. I'm going to head straight into my first set of movement integration. That will be like 10 to 12 reps. Yeah. So let me show you. Like it's not like it's like a no-brainer. You have to just lie down. Yeah. Where your line of sight meets the bar. That's kind of the cue for it. Then you wrap around your arms in a position where the best way to learn that is take the bar out, and when you come till it touches your chest, your elbow should be around 45-degree angle, 45 to 50. Okay, so it placed like externally rotated, or like 2 internally placed, that way your chest go out of question and your triceps and your shoulders come into play. So how to do that is you should gauge it by like when you are at this position, your forearm angle to your upper arm is around 45 degrees. So that's like your forearm is perpendicular to the floor, where you can draw a straight line from your elbow to the floor. So let me do this. It's around 20 to 22 kilos. Let me start with the movement integration. Yeah? Okay, guys. Place it carefully. That's it. Yeah, and another thing to make sure is that when you are racking the weight or when you are lifting off, you get the bar out, you have to engage your scapula, get it all retracted and depressed, so that there is a stable position for your torso to lie on, and then you can handle, put the weight up, yeah, so that there is a stable base to generate force. And you remember to keep your serratus and your pec minor to have a constant tension, so that you don't hunch off and cave in when you come up. So it's always you take the bar down, keep the chest up. You keep mainly the chest up by elongating your pecs, which is the primary muscles targeted in this exercise. But you also have like a serratus and pectoral minor, which does scapular protraction, retraction also. So you engage those things while you come down. You naturally do this, but when you go up into full contraction, you see that you don't cave in and hunch off. Yeah, you have to keep this still, like in a. You have to keep your scapula still again retracted and your spine in an extended position. Yeah, you do that by keeping your serratus and your scapula, your serratus anterior and your pec minor muscles engaged. That's how you do that. Yeah, you should just do this, all right, and shouldn't go like that. That takes tension out of your muscles, yeah? Get those engaged, alright? So you have a lot of, core contractors, just muscles. Not, this is like the agonist and your back muscles are the antagonists in this exercise, but you have a lot of core contractors or fixators that actually help you in, stabilizing yourself and getting the load move like across, getting it displaced across the desired ranges. So you have to engage all those things. And for a flat bench press, it's mainly your scapular muscles, serratus anterior, your serratus posterior, superior, and inferior, and also your pectoral minors. Yeah. So it's all about having a stable base to generate force and keep everything in a balanced manner. So guys, let me go to my first set. Again, a warm-up set. I'm done with movement integration. You can call the next warm-up sets also movement integration, as like till it reaches the main working set. It's all considered kind of the same. Yeah guys? Alright. Let me take you along. Please tag along guys. So guys, I've put out 10 kg plates on each side. So let's head to our first warm-up set. Okay? Come on guys. Take a deep breath, brace yourself. Yeah, you have a bit of arch on your lower back, your foot properly on the ground. You can do it with your foot raised above, which is again another workout called the Larsen press, which I'll do a tutorial on a later video. But for this, now for a flat bench press, have a good solid footing on the ground. Okay, your hips are like a bit nutated. You have a anteriorly tilted hips. You have a good solid arch on your back. You thrust your chest up, yeah, get it, and you put your head down, engaged, okay, and lift up the weights, right? And take a deep breath and have those air in your stomach and keep it there, yeah? Let's go. It's getting stiffer. It's a cold winter over here, so I think it's really hard to get those joints and muscles activated. It's really cold out here, around 16 degrees Celsius, I guess. And we don't have the AC on too. So, alright guys. So heading next to the next warm-up set. That's it. Okay. Second set, guys. Second warm-up. I've removed the 10 kg and added 15 kg plates, so it's 50 kgs in total. I'm aiming for 8 to 10 reps, yeah? So second warm-up set. Let's go guys, come on. The technique is same, almost always, yeah? The sooner you master the technique, the easier these things becomes more of a lifestyle. Okay. It becomes safer as well. Because whenever you are handling with any of these attachments, implements, apparatus, always be careful guys. Give it the due respect, the due diligence that it demands. Yeah, these things should be handled with care. Okay, same techniques. Wrap around, brace yourself. Getting there. Yeah. It's getting there, guys. Slowly, yeah. Nudging my way there. Okay. Tag along, guys. We'll move into the main working set next. So that'll be 20, 28 each. And 60 kgs on the bar. Yeah. Let's go. third set guys, and my first working set. So it's again 8 to 10 reps, yeah? So it's more about the quality reps than quantity, because I'm as natural as anyone could be, and having meals like any normal being. So these exercises, what I always showcase and display for you guys, is all meant for the common man, yeah? Not for someone who's like gorging on like a lot of generous amount of proteins and carbs throughout the day. No, I'm doing this for people who are just leading a normal life, having a few meals, taking care of their lives and businesses, and I'm doing this for them so that they can learn something from this or watch this, get inspired, and lead a fit and healthy lifestyle. So I'm a common guy doing this for the common men and for common guys and girls out there, yeah? That's it. It's nothing special. It's all we have seen from the ages of Arnold Schwarzenegger till Hadi Chupan, yeah, or Chris Bumstead, or these are the few popular names that just came up in my mind. Alright guys, come on, tag along. So brace yourself properly, align, and master the techniques. Solid base, a solid foundation can, create huge structures. Yeah? Solid foundation. Fundamentals, that's it. Oh, nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's nice. 10 reps. So let's move on to the final working set and the fourth set for the flat position bench. After that, and this mainly targets your major pec divisions, your sternal pecs. After that, we move on to a low incline where the resistance shifts from your pec major lower divisions or mid sternal divisions to upper sternal and a bit of clavicular. So it becomes your upper chest. Yeah? So flat, your main pectoral muscles, and then you go to low incline where it recruits again major pecs on different angle and a portion of your upper pecs as well, your clavicle and upper sternal pecs. So you have all those divisions. It's like a fan-shaped muscle. It originates all the way from here, your sternum, your ribs, your costals, your clavicle, and inserts to your humerus, your upper arm bone. So this is the insertion, these are the origins. So your muscles always pull from your insertions to your origins. Yeah? And you have those ancillary muscles to get the movement done or displaced. That is your shoulders, your triceps, your arm muscles, your antagonist, your posterior muscles are those ones stabilizing, your core is stabilizing, you're generating momentum and force from your contact point, that is your hips, your back and your footing. You're generating force from there. So it's like a kinetic summation principle where all those theories, comes and culminates to us moving those weights from point A to B in a very efficient manner. So all these contribute, all these participate, yeah? So it's a harmonious participation of all those fundamental principles involved in exercise physiology, biomechanics, and whatever. The nuances, the realms, the complexities continues, guys. Come on, follow, tag along. Let me guide you guys, take you guys through and across all those things, yeah? Slowly. And every video we will be debating, arguing, talking about a lot of things. Okay, let's keep moving ahead, guys. Come on, we have to be fit, healthy. So keep living the gym life. Yeah. Let's keep those there. 9 over 5, being a humbler, always respects those small weights. You don't have to be a show off and do a lot of heavy stuff that doesn't need to be done. It's okay if you are all conditioned and trained for it. Otherwise, come on man, small things matter. Yeah, be happy and be cool about small things. Alright guys, make use of those smaller plates. Don't need to leave them alone. These are a lifesaver. Yeah, lifesavers. So I just have like 25 on each side and 70 kgs. For me, that's not a stroke on my ego. Yeah, I don't intend to be a powerlifter. I don't intend to be Hercules or a Superman. I'm a common man living a common life. Alright, come on guys. Let's go. So it's my fourth set. Come on guys, rolling. Yeah. So let's go for the fourth set, my final set, last and best set. Yeah. So let's get those chests pumped up and fill with blood. Yeah, let's go. Come on, fundamentals. Get your cues, your techniques right. Yeah. Fourth set, best set. I have 70 kgs. I'm aiming for again 8 to 10 reps again. Quality reps. Yeah. Beautiful. Perfection. Yeah. Technique. Let's go. And a bit of grip and grind. Yeah. Let's go. Come on. Set yourself. Brace yourself. Yeah. Lift it off. Yeah, that's it. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on, guys. 2 more. Come on. Alright, 1 more. Come on. Yeah. Oh. Yes, 10. Come on. Hi guys, so I did 4 sets, quality sets. So I'm just going for my last final set, but I'm going for a bit heavy. It's around 80 kgs. I'm aiming for like 3 to 4 reps. Just thought that I did get some quality reps on my previous sets and finish it off on a heavy note. It's not recommended. I'm doing it because I'm quite used to it. So tag along guys, yeah? Let me do this and let me try if this is possible. It's good to try it on a safe minor margin, yeah? So just 5 kg increments on each side, that's it. So wish me luck guys, come on. Let's go. Oh, I can feel it's a bit heavy though. Come on. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it guys. It's good to be smart and wise, because if you are calculated, you can have more days to train. But if you take a bit of challenge and risk, it's not safe. But if you have someone to support you, to support you, you can take a bit of risk, but it should be a calculated risk. But if you're doing it alone, just like me here, because my friend, my wife who is capturing the video, she cannot help me do this because she's doing another thing. So she's engaged. So it's like I'm alone. It's like a solo style workout. So that means you have to be very careful and mindful about what you're doing. Yeah? Do not take unnecessary risk. Just be passionate, but be mindful at the same time. Yeah? So I'm done with my flat bench. I'm going to a low incline. It's like a 20 degrees of inclination to start hitting my upper pec divisions. So from there I'll move on to my third, that is like pure upper, and then maybe finish off with a bit of shoulder, anterior shoulder, deltoid muscles and your specific clavicular upper pec attachments. So that'd be like a guillotine press, yeah, where you bring the bar down to the upper part of your sternum and to the bottom of your neck area, yeah, to here. So that's called a guillotine press, yeah. So that's like targeting a very small portion of your pectoral muscles. So that means also you have to be really careful about handling those weights, I always recommend you guys to go a bit lighter. Relatively heavier weights is always careful. That means if you are like strong enough to handle a 1 rep max of 100, 6 to 70 is always relatively high. That's why I always use the term relatively. For someone, the load should be somewhat relatable to that person's specific capacities, strength capacities. So that's what the term relative always means. Okay guys, let's move on to the next one. It's a low incline chest press again, come on. I'm doing only one rack, one setup for the entire workout. That's it, come on guys. You can target and hit all the major pec divisions using just one setup. It's time saving and sometimes even budget friendly as well. So you don't have all those fancy equipments, no worries, you can just do it here. The thing is, you have to do something. So guys, I'm done with the flat bench. So now I've set up the bench into a low incline position. I've rearranged the J hooks and the entire placement. So it's a new setup, same rack. So it's going to target the upper and mid sternum pec divisions. So for these 3 sets, I'm not going to be using the progressive overload technique because I'm already warmed up and the chest muscles are fully activated and primed to go. You can head straight into your like 40, 50 rep, 1 rep max weight. So that's like I've put already like 50 kgs on the bar. So I'm heading straight to those heavier sets. So you don't have to do a lot of progressive overload in here during these type of workouts. You can use relatively heavier intermediate loads, and maybe for your last set of each those variations, you can go a bit heavy. But see, it's only a minor increment, not a major one, because you have already exhausted your pectoral muscles with the flat bench. So you have to be very careful. No need to start with a very light weight, and no need to go very heavy. A moderate weights across the entire setups. Okay, come on guys, follow. That's first set and it's first working set. So 3 working sets for each variations. So I've set up the bench. I've put on the seats one level up so that I get enough support for my hips and for my lower segments. So that I'm not clinging on or barely hanging on. I'm properly set up across the bench. So let me take a grip, same grip as I did on my previous set, because I prefer the same grip across all the ranges, since it corresponds to the length tension relationship of your pec muscles to the joint mechanics, joint angles, length tension relationships to the strength curve of your particular movement. Alright? Okay. Let's go guys. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm using only like minor, like maybe 60 to 50% of my pec muscles. So that's why I am not able to recruit or generate enough torque, because I've eliminated the major divisions, the sternal division and the postal ones, and barely using my mid pec and upper pecs. So, and that too, I'm not using a guillotine one. I'm again lowering the bar to my lower sternum, lower portion where it meets your diaphragm. So that's where you lower it to. And maybe in the last higher degrees of inclination, I might use the guillotine variation. So that's why even the lighter load becomes hard. So that doesn't mean you're not strong enough. You are isolating and targeting those specific muscles. No need to feel worried about the weights. It's always about integrating and isolation and integration, vice versa. So it's all about targeting those specific muscles and proportionate symmetry and all those things. Come on guys. Heading to the next working set, second set. Minor weight, just 5 kg increase. told you earlier, 5 kgs are a lifesaver. When you are working out in a big gym where you meet a lot of people that comes from different backgrounds, having different aspirations and goals, it's a bit of a challenge to keep your ego in check. But to have that kind of mental fortitude means that you're strong and capable enough to stick to your aspirations and goals. So be careful about those guys. Don't follow anyone else's journey. That they are specific, they are particular ones. Follow and stick to your plan, your specific plan. Yeah, what's good for you. That's what I meant. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't learn from others. It's just entirely based on your aspiration and goals. They might have a different goal on each or a different day, and you might have different ones. So get the fundamentals right and lead your own path. Yeah, that's it. Come on, that's it. Keep your your ego in check. Have the mental tenacity or the fortitude to do that. Yeah, come on, guys. It's all about a vision. It's all about perception. Yeah, that's it. Come on. Come on, guys. Second set. Yeah, low incline, rack press. Come on. Let's go. Be careful so that you don't bang your head on the bar. That's it. Yeah. Again, have all those cues in your mind. Yeah, let those spark the cues of fundamentals. And position yourself, brace yourself on the seat comfortably, then set to go. Have that external rotation torque, yeah, on your levers, on your arms. Then get it out. That's it. Yeah, let's go.